Hey, Vint Gamr back, and we're here in Endless Sky, which is a game that I played a little bit, but I haven't played on this channel. This game, it's not really an old game, but it's based on an old game. It's based on heavily inspired by Escape Velocity. Never played that. I haven't. But this game, it's not new. It is new. It came out less than a year ago, so it's not technically an old game, but whatever. It's based off an old game. It plays like an old game, and it's an awesome game. So we're just going to get started here with new pilot here. I don't really want to read all this. Basically, you just go to, and this is just explaining, you go to a bank, you get a loan, and you start your journey as a spaceship captain. That's basically all it is. Let's come up with a name. There, Vint a Gamr. The elevator is so well tuned that you do not even realize it is moving until it has deposited you back in the lobby. But as you leave the bank, you are smiling. This crazy adventure suddenly feels real to you. You are going to do it. You are finally going to get off this planet. Compared to the bank, you must feel much more at home in the shipyard, walking among the rusted out hulks and newer ships that gleam in the sunlight. You smell grease and dirt and rocket fuel. Wonderful smells. There are 3 ship models within your price range. Which one you choose will determine your future. Alright. That's loud. I don't know. I've played this game a couple times before, and I started out one time with the shuttle, one time with the star barge, the sparrow. I think the easiest way to start out in this game, by far, is by doing cargo. So I think we're going to start with that. The star barge has much more cargo space than either one. I guess it's slower than the other ones, but I think it's a lot better. Yeah, let's go with that one. Let's name this Grab Rats, or Star Barge, backwards. Alright, let's leave. With some trepidation, you give the shipyard owner your money and take your new ship for a test drive, piloting it out of the shipyard and onto a spare landing pad by the spaceport. Then you get out and look the ship over a bit more closely. You're busy polishing out a few rust spots with a piece of steel wool when an old man in grease-stained coveralls walks up. Nothing quite like buying your very first starship, he says. Yeah, I'm still kind of in shock. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Because, yeah, let's go with that one. He grins. I know the feeling. It's a crime how much interest the banks charge to first-timers. It's been that way ever since I first started out. You're a captain, you ask? Was. Sold off my fleet a few days ago and I already miss it. But it was time for me to retire. His voice trails off and his face lights up. Say, any chance I could hitch a ride with you? Maybe show you the ropes? Give you some pointers? I could pay you, of course. Alright. I think I do want this man's help, because he's going to pay me some money. So that'd be really good. Well, he says, I've got a spot reserved in the retirement home, but I don't mind taking a roundabout way to get there for starters. How about you give me a lift to New Greenland? It's just one jump away from here. I can mark it on your map. Yeah, let's just go there. Great, he says. My name is James, by the way. Vint a Gamr, you say? I'm looking forward to traveling with you, Captain Gamr. As you're helping him wheel his luggage aboard and showing him his bunk, he says, before we take off, you might head on over to the trading center and stock up on medical goods. We can sell those for a good profit on New Greenland, or take a look at the outfit if you like, but they don't sell much here compared to the big manufacturing worlds. Okay, medical goods. Let's do that. It says medical goods are good, so let's buy it all. And I think we're good to go. That is loud. Okay, so here we are in main interface of the game. It's telling you we're here. Press M to view your map and J to make a hyperspace jump. Okay, I already know how to do that. That blue dot means that our mission is there. Permissions right there. That's where we want to go. So let's do that. Select that and jump. I haven't played this game in a while. They haven't added that map element. I really like it. And then they added these labels. It's really nice. As you land on New Greenland, James says, "Congrats on your first trip through hyperspace. I'm impressed that you didn't throw up. Most folks do, the first time." "Including you ask?" "Yeah, and then spent half an hour in orbit cleaning my cabin while hoping the passengers wouldn't come out of their bunk room and see the mess. Not my proudest moment. Anyway, here's your pay." He hands you 10,000 credits. Well, that's not very much. Then he adds, "If you're okay with giving a lift for a while longer, sell funny that cargo you bought and meet me in the spaceport. I'll see if I can rustle up any interesting work for you to do." Alright. Trading. That's pretty good profit. That's profit per ton. 50 tons, so that's quite a bit of money. Let's see. The spaceport under New Greenland is small enough that it doesn't take long to find James. He's talking with a man wearing what looks like a doctor's lab coat. "Captain Gamr," says James. "Glad you can join us. It turns out there's been a flu outbreak on Heartland, and they're asking every captain with space to spare to carry some vaccines and other medical supplies over there. Are you willing to help out?" Yeah. There's not much to risk here. Alright. Let's see. I don't have much free space. So let's just go. Where are we going? Going over there. I don't have a map there yet, so let's just figure it out. Alright, there we go. I have a map. The route there. Let's jump. That is really nice. I love that. Let's see where everything is. Alright. You drop off the shipment of vaccines on Heartland and collect your payment of 30,000 credits. Hauling freight, says James. Not the most glamorous job, or the most interesting, but you're always guaranteed steady income. Once you know the galaxy a bit better, instead of taking missions, you can find your own trade routes to follow. The only trouble is, build up a big enough fleet and the pirates begin to take notice. Okay, it's asking this. That's why you can't just go traipsing around the galaxy in a fleet of unarmed starbarges. Every pirate within a week's travel will hear you're coming through and come after you. In the long term, having a few heavy freighters with good defenses is more cost effective than losing a starbarge or two to the pirates on every journey. He picks up his suitcase. "If you want to run another mission with me, look for me in the spaceport. I'll see if I can find you something with a bit higher profit margin this time." Okay. Let's see. Let's go to the job board. It's not much near us, so let's just see what he has for us. The payoff. Oh, okay. This is the bank. Yeah, mortgage, fun stuff. I kind of want to pay some of this off, because then we don't pay as much in interest. Pay off 30,000 credits. Yeah, okay. As you walk through the spaceport, James sees you from a distance and waves you over. As you approach, the smell of raw fish overwhelms you. "I found another job for you," he says. Let's just go with this guy. We're going to accept most of these. No. It is indeed, but a lucrative one. 34 tons of raw eel. Need to get to ingot while it's still fresh, and that means to be there no later than the 27th of November. If we take a direct route, there should be no trouble making delivery on time. Okay, let's do it. Yep. I'll stop at the outfitter and buy a local map. That will definitely help us. Let's go to the outfitter. They're at the bottom. Map. And now, without going to all the different ports, we know exactly how to get there. Awesome. Let's depart. Oh, there's some pirates. Let's just leave them alone. There's some more pirates. Yeah, covered. Yep. Alright, let's land. By now your entire ship smells like brine and raw fish, but as best you can tell, the fish is still fresh enough to eat. The dock workers on Iga offload it without comment and give you your payment of 35,000 credits. If you can line them up right, rush deliveries can be your best source of income as a freighter captain. And keep your eye out for missions with large amounts of cargo too, because your barge's hold is definitely big enough to handle them. So I didn't really pay too much attention to these stories in the beginning when I played this last. But I guess each beginning storyline is a little bit different, because obviously the other two options you had weren't barges. So that's interesting. If you've got any cargo space to spare and know what the prices are going to be at your destination, be sure to stock up on something you can sell for a profit. Let's ask the first one. Unless you want to do something really risky like hunting pirates, your best bet is to work with the Navy, or the Syndicate, or one of the local militias. I don't think they've updated the game to this point. I don't think you can actually join these factions. They are factions, but I don't think you can join them. There's only one faction, and well, they didn't mention the faction. There's one faction you can join in this game, I think. Don't quote me on that. Any of those would be a decent choice, although they've got their own problems. If any of them offer you a mission, go ahead and take it. That's a good way to build connections and get to know the lay of the land. Alright. There's another mission for us. Yeah, there's still not really any jobs near us. Yeah, we got some more money. Let's pay off some more of this. Okay, let's see what he wants. Find James talking with a group of miners who seem to be old acquaintances of his. As you approach, he says, "Well, guys, here comes my ride. I should probably say goodbye." They head off to do their work. Every time I land here, I'm amazed that the station hasn't been wiped out yet by a meteorite. Can you imagine spending your life here? Let's try the second one. I suppose. Anyway, I think it's time for the last leg of my journey. Do you think you can give me a lift to Hestia? I'll pay you quite well for your services, of course. Yep. Just go with the flow. Once again, you walk back to your ship with James. Once you get there, he's stowing his luggage. You pull up the information your computer has on Hestia. It's one of the paradise worlds, terraformed to have a perfect climate, accessible only to the very wealthy. You wonder whether James is going to be able to fit in there. Alright. Let's see the job board. Where are we going? Right there. Okay. Let's see, there's an outfitter. We could buy a map. See the map. Alright. Nope. I can't see the prices of that system. That's okay. That's okay. Actually, I want to buy some luxury goods. That's a really, really good profit. And stop there on the way. How hard? That's right. Okay. Let's land. And there's a shipyard here. Let's sell everything. And that's a really good profit. Okay. Let's get James back to where he wants to go. Alright. As you're piloting your ship down to land on Hestia, James disappears into his bunk room. After the ship has landed, he comes out, no longer in the grease-stained coveralls he's been wearing up until now, but in a suit. As a lifelong textile worker, you automatically note that the suit is made of real wool, very finely woven, and that it has been tailored to fit him. He smooths down the front of the suit distractedly, then looks at his hands as if unsure where to put them. "How do I look?" he asks, like a millionaire. Okay. That's the other thing about being a captain, he says. You can get filthy rich. There's an awkward pause. You're unsure of how to respond. Then he says, thing is, this here planet was one of the most exclusive retirement communities in this galaxy. Plenty of the locals here are probably worth more than 1 billion credits. But they're mostly financial business types or old money. I'm rich enough to be here, but I just hope they're willing to socialize with someone who made his fortune flying a ship. He hands you a credit chip worth 30,000 credits and says, best of luck to you, Captain. Don't hesitate to look me up if you're ever in the area. Alright, 30,000 more. Let's pay that straight to the bank. And guess we're off. I don't think we're going to meet him again. So this map is pretty big. From what I remember, there's a lot of planets. Okay. Let's see if there's any good missions here. 2 passengers, 21,000 credits. So we could take this one and this one. What's the date? Yeah, we'll get there in time. Take that one and that one. Make our way down here. Let's find another map. Really useful. This is the map. Here. Okay. There's not really an easy way down there. So we'll just go this way. Alright, this, I believe, yes. This highlighted part is actually how far you can go before you have to land and refuel. So if we're going to land here, there's nothing really good to buy. Anywhere else? Let's see. Yeah. Not really much in the way of stuff. Let's see here. We could buy, why don't we buy some metal and sell in that system. Okay, let's land. Hey, we were just here. No, I don't want to sell here. Let's see. There's not really any more jobs. Let's keep going. We're going there to sell our metal. Oh, that is a pirate, and that is a new sound. I've never heard that alarm sound before. Oh, we do not have any guns. We just tried to shoot. Don't have any guns. Oh, we got away. That's good. Hopefully he doesn't follow us. Oh, that's good profit. Let's sell that. And, let's see. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we can jump all the way there. Let's see if we can buy some industrial stuff to sell. Oh, that means pirates. Hello, leave me alone. No, get away. They won't really follow you unless you have a lot of cargo or pretty nice cargo. They won't really follow you, which is good. Let's see, let's buy a map, another map. kind of maps. And ooh, that was a different color. What does that mean? Oh, that's trade prices. Alright. Trying to get to here. But I think we just want to go straight there. Because that's a timed mission. So let's sell everything and get going. Now I should be checking, if you're playing another land island, I should be checking the spaceports because spaceports are where the story happens. You click on the spaceport in the planet and eventually you'll find the main storyline to this game. So I should be doing that more often. But whatever. Alright. 49, that is really good. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave it there today. We got started, we finished the initial storyline, we got quite a bit of money. I really like this game. It's not an old game, but it's based off an old game if you've ever played Escape Velocity. So, yeah, I think we're going to leave it there. Next time we're going to keep going, keep expanding, making more of that money. And, yeah, I'll see you next time.